Hello everyone, and welcome to Skyrim Survival Mode Crafted Creations Only, a challenge run where I can only equip weapons and armour which I have crafted and are added through the whole creation system. I'm playing on Anniversary Edition, and I haven't bought a ton of creations or anything like that, so my options are pretty limited, which is why I'm also playing as a mage. Yeah, look at me, a heavily armoured mage albeit, because you can't craft clothing. So I was going to have to wear light or heavy armour. I prefer the look of the heavy armour, so yeah, I got myself a backpack, which, look at this, gives me extra 20 magicka and a bunch of carry weight, and a set of iron plate armour last time. This time, I need to sleep. I didn't pick up a woodcutter's axe, foolishly, and I don't see one just laying around anywhere. I may be missing one, but yeah, so that means I'm not going to get a free bed at the inn. But it's only going to cost me 10 gold. I don't have a lot of gold right now, but, you know, this episode, the main focus is actually going to be on making money, so let's just sleep, and then I can worry about that. Alright, I slept for 7 hours, and additionally, you may notice there's a bunch of quests. Yeah, I think all of these might be Creation Club quests. I'm actually going to have to check this over time, but yeah, by talking to the innkeeper I picked up all of these different quests, one of which I would actually quite like to do. So yeah, I might do that, but first there's a few things in town for me to get on with, starting with picking lots of flowers on my way. One very important thing I'm doing is collecting these Nordic barnacle clusters underneath Dragon's Reach, because these will... Come on, cut. Yep, there we go. These are one of the core ingredients for the most valuable potion in the game, which will be a big way for me to make some money early on. Rather than head into Dragon's Reach directly, I've decided that I will pick up these 2 books. Okay, this one is the one I need, because that starts Beyond the Grave, which is another Creation Club quest. So yeah, there's a lot of Creation Club quests I can get started on, immediately. And is there another book in here? I'm going to have a quick look around, but I don't think so. I vaguely recall there being a note somewhere, but who knows where that would be. So up in Dragon's Reach itself, we have the Court Wizard of Farengar, who sells, oh yeah, a bunch of spell tomes. Oh damn, this is quite a lot. So, which ones do I really want? I mean, Soul Trap will be important at some point, but it's not a priority. Muffle is pretty nice. It's very good for leveling up Illusion quickly. Oh damn, I could get a Lightning Rune right away. I do like rune spells. Mage Light's nice. Oh god, a lot of these are just kind of nice, rather than necessary. The ones I really want, though, are... Yeah, I think it's going to be Elemental Bolt over Elemental Flare, because it is the stronger one. Would be nice to have both of them, but I suppose Elemental Bolt's the big one I want. In fact, I'm just going to buy it right away. It's like a third of my gold, over a third of my gold? No, about a third of my gold, and yeah, that's the big one. But besides that, there's nothing else I really desperately need. The apparel, there's no point me getting it. Sometimes it might be worth me buying enchanted stuff, but I can't craft this stuff, so it's no good. I will, of course, sell off. I took some hats and stuff from the Jarl, and I'm able to sell them. And I can sell this book, apparently. Okay, well, I'm down a fair bit of gold, but that's fine. I was actually expecting this to be much more expensive. It's only got a value of 95, and it is, an incredibly powerful apprentice destruction spell. You'll notice it costs almost 5 times as much. Yeah, oh god, it's very expensive. But okay, it said it does an explosion. Let's quick save and shoot it at the ceiling. Oh yeah, it does an explosion. Okay, not super precise. I feel like the screw it, I'm going to buy the other one as well.
Oh, I thought you were already...
Let's go, yep, what you got for sale? Let's just take Elemental Flare. Hey, at least my speech has gone up, which means I level up. And now, there we go, Elemental Flare. Let's just check. It costs... Okay, it says an Elemental Explosion still. Let's shoot it at the same point, get a fair test going on. Yeah, okay, that wasn't worth me buying, because I'm just going to use this one. I suppose there is, to be fair, there is some use to this, because once I level up, I'm probably going to get Novice Destruction, and that will halve the cost of it, so it will be more cost efficient. But with that now bought, that didn't bankrupt me as much as I thought it would, I may as well still craft a few potions that I can sell off. And with garlic that I picked up in the kitchen here, Nordic Barnacle, which I picked up outside, and Salmon Roe, of which I have 16, garlic is my short one right now, I can make 6 of the most valuable potion in the game, which, yeah, has a value of over £1,000. And levels up Alchemy a whole bunch every single time. Alchemy's now up to 25, and I have some very expensive potions. Oh my god, yeah, the garlic isn't even that important. Like, don't get me wrong, it adds a fair bit of value, but even Nordic Barnacle and Salmon Roe on its own can work. I'm also going to make a couple of other potions. I think Blue Mountain Flower, Hanging Moss and Lavender. That's yeah, Damage Magicka regen. I'll make a few of those. I'm not sure if there's anything else that's worth me making right now. I'm very bad at remembering other recipes, but that should be plenty of potions for me to just kind of be started with. And while I'm here, I'm also going to disenchant a few items. I'm not going to worry about the studded armour, because increasing my light armour skill isn't something I'm ever going to want. But faster Magicka regen, yeah, that effect could be handy. Shock resistance, yeah, that's not bad. And Fortify Destruction, lovely. There's a few effects I've now got, which is, yeah, good to have. Good for mages. I don't have any soul gems, so there's no point me enchanting anything, but I'm happy with that as a start. I almost ran all the way back into town without doing the most important fetch quest in the game.
What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority, remember?
Oh no, I don't want to have to deal with dragons, so I'm ignoring the main quest. Instead, I want to ask, are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Hell yeah, she will. I'll do that fetch quest for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
And yes, I am much better suited for it, so let's now go visit Arcadia. And here we are, Arcadia's lovely shop with so many ingredients on display.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
No, I'm actually perfectly fine and healthy, I assume. I've got some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Yep, so while she does give us a few potions, which, you know, are helpful, the better thing is now anything of, I believe, 25 value or lower is just free for us to take because we count as her friend. So yeah, we get a bunch of ingredients just for free, which is lovely. Oh, hold up a second. Oh, I never realised this. I decided I'd also loot upstairs in her place, and she has a bed I can sleep in. Yeah, because I'm friends with her, I get to sleep in her bed. We're apparently friends with benefits, and I am fine with that. She also has a cooking pot up here. Like Arcadia's, it already was like the best shop, but now it's just even better. And here what I can do is, I'll be able to craft some salmon steak, which is good food, it helps me with my hunger, but also vegetable soup, which provides health and stamina regen. and the dog is barking. It is 2:43 in the morning as I'm recording this, so I'm going to check on him in case we're being invaded. Well, seems like Scooby was just barking at shadows, but I'm sure all the neighbours appreciate being woken up at almost 3 AM. Man, I'm on a night schedule at the moment, and sometimes I feel bad that I'm just talking out loud at like 2, 3 in the morning, but then Scooby's like, ruff, 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 just so loud, and I'm like, it could be worse. Anyway, I'm going to make myself some vegetable soup, not amazing as I'm not a melee build and I can't shield bash and stuff, but still good to have, and some salmon steaks, just so I've got a nice amount of food to be working with. Okay, I just checked on the dog again because he was barking like crazy, woke my sister up. It is almost 3 AM, so yeah, not ideal, but I took him outside, I showed him that everything is still the same and there's nothing to be concerned about, so I imagine in 5 minutes he'll go ballistic again. I apologise if this episode's a bit shorter than normal. I might have to take him for like a 3 AM walk if he keeps opening the door and barking out front. Anyway, I'm also a bit out of breath from all that.
You're an alchemist, then?
What I want to do is she has more stuff to sell. Screw it, you know what, I will buy a salt pile, because that's always worth it. And I suppose if she had any garlic or Nordic barnacle, I'd buy that, but most of this stuff I'm not too concerned by. What I really want to do is just sell her some stuff, because, yeah, look at that, a potion of water breathing. Unfortunately, you can't sell it for the full value, but that, yeah, suddenly gets me to more gold than I've had the entire run so far. And I can also sell... normally I'd sell the Potion of Illusion, but that might actually come in handy in the future. I suppose the lockpicking one... And that's going to be it, I guess? Yeah, I could sell some of this stuff. I can sell one of the Hunting Brew Meads, but for the most part, I think I want to hang on to this. 760 gold. That is a solid start. Especially because I can actually go to Belethor's next door. I forgot about the Whitecaps. Yeah, I can go next door to Belethor's and sell another potion there for close to 500 gold. Oh, lovely. Belethor actually has almost as much gold as I do, so I can sell one of these and a couple of these, and I'm at almost $1,500. That is pretty great. Screw it, you can have this invisibility potion as well. And now I am at $1,500. I will briefly check. You do have some hides. They're actually a little bit expensive. You have iron ore. Yes, I will be able to make use of that, so I'm going to buy those. You also have straw. How much straw do I think? You know what? I'm going to buy 4 straw. It's not particularly expensive, but it might come in handy. Yeah, the pelts are a bit more than I'd like. And I don't think there's anything else worthwhile. Do you have... Oh, you have the flame spell tome, literally the most pointless one, because everyone starts with that. Okay, not too concerned about any of that. And none of this is of any help to me, because I can't use weapons and armour. Though, occasionally there will be things that I buy just to disenchant, like... God, if I had a lot of money, then getting sneaking would be nice, you know, but... Yeah, no big deal. Up to almost $1,500. That's a good start. I was also able to sell off a few bits at the blacksmith, so up to 1652, and I've got a little bit of carry weight to work with, because the Jarl gave me some steel armour, which was really weighing me down, so selling that off at the blacksmith was very, very handy. Now what I want to do is head towards Golden Hill Plantation, because it's just incredibly good. It is quite a long walk, but... I'm pretty sure somewhere around here will be a horse. Okay, I've just done a loop and I've not found the horse. I wonder if it's because I haven't bought the map. If I go over this way, I'll actually be able to sell some stuff on the way back. But if I go to... okay, sat down over there. God, I feel so slow in heavy armour. My last... Oh, you can see the colours a lot better in this light, though. Yeah, it's not actually all grey. There's like a dirty yellow tabard. God, it's not the most beautiful set, but it's cool. It looks cool. I love it. But yeah, this guy here...
Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
There we go, for 250 gold, a wild horse map.
Of course.
And now, what we have here are a bunch of miscellaneous quests. These do not count. Like, miscellaneous quests, even Creation Club ones, don't count. Or otherwise, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I could do 7 of the Creation Club stuff just with finding horses. Well, it only counts if it's a proper full quest, which we haven't got to yet. But it should mean that the horse is now spawning over that way. Yep, I definitely walked past this before. Here we have... No, don't you run away. Don't you run away. I need you, horse. There. Okay, the wild horse. It's going to be a little tutorial thing first. Yep, they'll buck until tamed, stallion mounted if they're thrown, try again. I don't actually know... Ah, blast, there we go. What you need to do to, like, win this minigame. It's just, like, stay mounted, and then it kicks you off, like, pretty much regardless. Oh, and being in third person is not helpful, because now I've lost where the horse is. There. Okay, so this might be easier out of my heavy armour. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I just need to ride this horse around a whole bunch. I'm actually going to try and draw it away from... Oh, no. Stay on. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here or not, but I'm not falling off. Hey, there we go. I now have a horse. Lovely. And I think I will register it, because I like the fact you can give these horses names rather than just generic horse. Oh, the first one we get is Balder, which I'm pretty sure isn't Balder like ancient Norse god that's to do with like building and smithing? Man, my Norse mythology is not very good, so I could be mistaken on that. But yeah, that feels like quite a fitting name, so I'm going to stick with it. Until someone in the comments corrects me, and then like 20 episodes later I go, oh my god, I got the name all wrong, I'm such an idiot. And then we'll change it. I am going to just quickly harvest some stuff at the farms. Really, I just want leek, if there's any leeks around, and also wheat. So I'm just going to go to the couple of farms now that I've got a fast mode of transport, and then I'll head over to Golden Hills, which I should be able to make it to quite quick and easy, because, yeah, I can now just outrun anything in the game, which is good. Very, very good. Harvested myself a bunch of leeks and wheat from the farms, and right here, any second now, really, there we go. Tundra Homestead discovered. This is a home you can purchase. I think there's technically a quest to purchase it. In fact, let's read the little note. Yeah, homestead for sale, it's for purchase. Yep, I've treasured my time in Skyrim, la-di-da-di-da. And... okay, it doesn't have a proper quest tied to it, fair enough. But it does have a bunch of alchemy ingredients. And if we go over here, there's first off just a deer hide I can take, some goat horns, but a chest with 4 corundum ingots, 3 iron ingots, and 4 steel ingots. Great early crafting stuff, so yeah, I'm going to take that, and pretty much anything else I fancy here. There's also like a full crafting suite, which is pretty neat. It's, yeah, even without owning the home, you can just use all this, which is very convenient. Oh, and there's also a corundum ore vein right here. Damn, yeah, this was a very good detour for me to go on. Oh, I'm hearing what sounded like a wolf. You're a wolf! And now you're a dead wolf. Yeah, that's the first example of... that was just the novice one, right? Yeah, that was Elemental Flare, the weaker of the 2 spells, and it did take 2 hits to kill that wolf, but those were 2 indirect hits, where I didn't need to aim very much, and you can see it didn't cost me that much magicka. The elemental spells are pretty powerful. I talked last episode about, like, destruction mages get really weak after a while, but Creation Club destruction spells, they're kind of overpowered for quite a bit longer. There is one thing I have suddenly realised as I'm riding about on horseback. In my previous series, bows only, where I could only use bows, being on horseback was really not a disadvantage. Like, I'm quite good at horseback archery, so I could just shoot enemies as I was riding around if they were being a bit annoying and pursuing me relentlessly. But you can't use spells while on horseback. Like, I'm pressing the ready up my arms button and nothing is happening. I am not able to attack at all while on horseback. So this is purely a mode of transport, and if anything really decides to chase me, I just have to outrun it. I have to be able to outrun everything. It is my only option. Fortunately, hunts be fast, so I have just been able to outrun a bunch of wolves and stuff, and the little random encounter spot here appears to be home to just a dead... Oh, a treasure hunter! Oh, nice. That means you have a little note being like, oh, an iron greatsword of sparks! Oh, damn, that's amazing and incredible. Yeah, that's so cool. That means there's a trash weapon in a location I'm actually planning on visiting soon. Yay! Oh, this is a bit of a problem. I ran out of stamina running past some wolves, and then there were more wolves. And now I'm worried they're going to chase me the entire way here. Because, yeah, this is the location I want to make it to. But the wolves are still with me. And they're... Oh, yeah, I'm just starting to lose them. Maybe if I run, like, just up the hill a little bit, then they'll be gone. I can't hear them, but the concern is... Okay, they got distracted fighting a fox. Blast. The ghost is now after me, though. So, I'm gonna ride to Rorikstead, because this is Rorikstead right here. And I'll just... Oh, God. I'll just, you know, loot some of the wheat and stuff here, and maybe the guards will kill the ghost for me. Right, the quest did just update to say search the plantation for clues. I don't know if the ghost got killed, because I kind of lost track of it while I was just picking up wheat. But, okay, so we've travelled there. We need to look for clues. I mean, this is the dead guy, where he says, I feel strange, hot and cold all at once, my hand shakes, hard to write, so dizzy, I think I've been poisoned, seems she got the better of me after all. Well, yeah, this guy died and was poisoned and came back as a ghost? I don't love that I don't know where the ghost is. I'm gonna hope that he did just die, because now I want to head inside. First though, a little bit of scientific testing. No friendly fire. I was so expecting a kill cam there. Yeah, that means I can use this in close quarters. Like, obviously it will hurt friendly NPCs and stuff, so I need to be careful about that, but it won't hurt me. So, in we go. And inside here, we have this little wooden door. And... okay, where's the button? There's the button. Hi there! Oh, nope, that's a wall. Are you gonna spawn in, ghost lady? Ow! Oh god, you're... okay, you're a bit tougher than I was expecting. I took a fair bit of damage there, but a survivable amount. And I was about to say I didn't wreck the place too much. Okay, I made a bit of a mess out of everything. But yeah, Jonquil here, however you want to pronounce it, has a journal where she's like, oh, we're having such a lovely life as farmers. I had struggled for food, but, you know, it's doing well enough. Ah, my husband's thinking I'm evil or something. My child's gone missing. Oh, I'm gonna kill my husband, because he's clearly the one responsible for my child. I must avenge him. So, yeah, she did poison the husband, and the husband put an axe in her, because he was convinced that she was the one who made their kid go missing. Apparently, yeah, find evidence of his guilt. Where is the evidence of his guilt? Is it upstairs? I feel like there's a book upstairs as well. Yes, here we go, Ervil's journal, where he's like, oh, this is a perfect place to raise our child. Everything is going great. Man, things are going great. Isn't our young boy doing well? Oh, my wife's a bit weird. She makes potions and stuff. Oh, she's clearly a witch. Oh my god, she's a witch. My child's been missing. It must have been her. She must have sacrificed him or done something weird. Ah, I'm gonna have to murder her. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, they both just decided to kill each other, because they were like, oh, my kid's missing, I'm not going to search for him, but I will kill my spouse, because that'll fix it. Yeah, they're very dumb. But now I need to find out what happened. Was the child murdered by the axe-wielding father, or the poisoning mother? Here's the journal. Oh, spoilers, he's just, yeah, annoyed that they're yelling at each other and wandered off. He went to the old well. And I'm going to show you how far away he went and how far his parents did not look. Oh, there's sounds of wolves here. But here is the old well. Here's a nasty, nasty wolf or two. We all good? We all good? Oh, and something I wasn't able to do in the bows only run. I can just heal up. I can heal up whenever. It's so cool. And Rin's sword and a child skeleton. Yeah, so here's the old well. This is where he died. That's the farm. That's the farm. Like, it's a short walk. It's such a short walk. Like, honestly, from the top floor over there, which I'm going to blast at, look at that. That's the top floor, which I've just impacted. Perfectly, I might add. I'm very proud of my accuracy there. And yeah, you can see the well from there. But these two were like, well, my spouse must be evil. Can't possibly walk 2 minutes. 2-minute walk. And they would have been like, oh my god, my son was killed by wolves. But instead, they just were like, well, I better kill my partner who I love dearly and settled down with and had a child with. That's the only rational thing to do. Such idiots. And we're about to see them as a happy family. And that makes me a bit pissed off, honestly, because they're such dumbasses. The kid, fair enough, he's a kid, he did something stupid, but he's young enough that it's not really his fault. His parents, dumbest people in Skyrim. Alright, here we go, let's place the sword down, and then look, it's Rin and his parents. Your family can rest in peace now, you bunch of idiots.
Thanks a lot. Here, take this, for all your hard work.
And the Unquiet Dead is done. That is officially the first of the 10 Creation Club quests sorted. And it's a very easy one. And it's actually even better than just being easy, because if I step outside, what's going to happen now is a farmer's life for me, which is another Creation Club quest, all just about planting crops and building a basic farm. It is going to take me a little bit of time, because I think you need to harvest several different crops and whatnot, but I can just plant these. Oh, I'm already carrying too much to run. Am I? Wait, what's over-encumbering me? Is my carry weight reduced? I don't know why I'm over-encumbered when I wasn't a moment ago. That's strange. Yeah, I have no idea why that suddenly happened. Maybe I was given a quest reward and it took time to get there? I honestly don't know. I'm just going to plant a bunch of stuff, and once I've got this all planted, I'll probably be under carry capacity again. Alright, 10 crops planted, and now I need to hire a steward, which I might actually be able to do this episode. My timings are a bit screwed up because the dog went ballistic twice and I had to deal with that. But I think I've got enough time to get that all sorted. First, though, there's all of these other plots which I want to fill up with just... I'm just putting random stuff in there for now. I'll worry about what's actually worthwhile to put in at a later date, but for the time being, I can just kind of plant anything. I went ahead and planted just a bunch of stuff, and now, because I didn't plan things out correctly, I'm going to ride all the way back to Whiterun. Ooh, but quite early on my journey, I found a Vigilant of Stendar facing off against some skeletons. That's kinda good. I also see a wolf over there, which I would love to get involved. Where'd you go? There'd you go. I lost track while switching perspectives. Damn, that was a one-shot kill. Now, slightly annoyingly here, like, I can't use the shrine, that cost me 100 gold. I thought there was an amulet here. I was going to complain about how basically any amulets, necklaces, rings I pick up, any jewellery I pick up, I can't actually use, because I can't equip... First off, I can't equip it if I don't create it myself, but I also don't think I can craft any jewellery pieces. Please do correct me if I'm wrong there. But that does mean it's going to be annoying, because I can't get, like, my standard barter gear I'd get. Like, normally you can go to Riften and just get some equipment which will get you, like, 30% better prices, or even 35% better prices, maybe, like, right away. And it's just really nice for making a bit more money more efficiently. But instead, I'm going to have to just stick with my iron plate, heavy, clonking armour. I've come back to the Bannered Mare, but this time not to sleep, but to fight. So first things first, let's put on the Brawler Iron Gauntlets. I lose a point of armour rating, nice. But hopefully these do actually give bonus unarmed damage. I swear normally it says fortify unarmed by 10 points on these things, but I don't see that written anywhere. Like, normally it would say it below, but I'm just going to assume it still works fine.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
Hell yeah.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do.
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Oh, I forgot, I'm gonna make money off of this as well, I say with so much confidence.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
I agree to one of those things, because I am 100% having healing equipped. Okay, now I'm gonna punch her. Yeah, she does a lot more damage, but I can heal up. What I need to be concerned by are Skyrim NPCs love to get real close during the fighting. So I'm gonna just steadily do this. I should be able to level up Restoration once or twice. If need be, I do have the power, the Highborn, which means I can level up Magicka real fast. But yeah, I want to be extra careful that I don't accidentally punch a friendly NPC, because that just gets everyone pissed off. But as long as people stay out of the way, oh, I'll also level up heavy armor. That's actually quite good. Yeah, I should be able to just cut ahead to when I'm about to win. Alright, out of Magicka, but Restoration up to 21, and I am 1 hit away from victory. So you know what, Good, you can hit me a few more times. Come on, level up that heavy armor. Lovely. There we go. And we all good?
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
I don't love the combat music, but I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Okay, are we good? I'm just gonna heal up real quickly, because, yeah, I took quite a bit of damage there at the end. But let's check, we all good?
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Hell yeah, and now she's willing to be a follower.
Let's not waste any time.
Perfect, and this now means I can take her to the farm and she can become the steward. You can't fast travel in survival mode, and horses only accept 1 person. So Ufgurd's just gonna run after us like that the entire way. I also don't know if she can actually go down this jump, or if she's gotta run. God, yeah, I think she has to run all the way around. But it's fine, she will eventually meet us at the farm, and, I mean, she's in, like, steel plate armor and has, like, a great sword and stuff. She shouldn't get killed by anything. There's a giant camp right in front of me. She's probably gonna be fine. Made it back to the farm, and yeah, Ufgurd is gonna take some time, but I need to sleep anyway, so I may as well just head inside and get a good night's rest. Oh, I forgot! Loading zones! Of course, followers teleport to you during loading zones. Oh, that's ideal.
Let's get going.
Yeah, I'm looking to hire a steward. Are you interested?
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
Oh, apparently I need to recruit a farmhand, so you know what? I've got the gold for it. Let's do that right away.
I'll see to it at once.
Perfect, and now I need to build an animal pen. Okay, I think I can do that manually. So I'll worry about that in a little bit. First off, let's... screw it, let's just go for 8 hours sleep. I didn't realise it was 5 AM. But perfect, my first level up. Do I need more magicka? More magicka is always going to be handy. Let's get a bunch... Oh god, 3 level ups? Okay, you know what, that's fine. We have quite a bit of magicka. What I'm going to first get is Novice Destruction, halve the casting cost of those spells, and Novice Restoration, halve the casting cost of those spells. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to want it at some point. I'm getting Steel Smithing right away as well. I need 30 Smithing before I get up to Dwarven, and then it's 50 and 80 for Ebony, which I think is the one I'd really like to get, but I've at least got the Steel Smithing. That's pretty good to get. Let's now head outside and see if I can make anything. Now, my steward has shown up. Lovely. And at this workbench here, it's like the, hey, you can make things. And, okay, yeah, the animal pen requires nails. That requires hinges, iron fittings. Yeah, this is my slight problem right now. I haven't actually gone to a blacksmith to make the building materials you need for this. Which is annoying, because once you make those building materials, you can build a blacksmithing workstation right here with all the relevant stuff. But I didn't do that, which means I'm going to have to go back to Whiterun again in order to get this done. Oh, I like how she's got a little book and a quill. And is in steel plate armour. That's a nice look. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go back to Whiterun to deal with all of that. But first off, I'll need to deal with my inventory, and I also need to quarry stone, which I think I can do over here somewhere. And chop up firewood, because there's an axe there that's perfect. And yeah, quarry stone, chop up firewood. There's lots of busy work for me to be getting on with. So I'll do a bunch of that between episodes, and then start next episode by actually going back to Whiterun again, so that I can, sort things out, get myself this place built up, and hopefully next episode I'll be able to finish the Farming Life for Me quest, and that'll be 2 of the 10, that'll be 20% of the way done. That's pretty good. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. Do that on every video, ever. Go through all of YouTube, please, and hit all the like buttons. That definitely helps and is not a pointless task. God, it's too late/early for me to be doing an outro. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more of it. You know what YouTube is. I'm not talking to anyone who's on YouTube for the first time. You know all this stuff. Thank you for watching. Thanks to my patrons. Sarge out.